Good evening, everybody at Arkansas Weather Watchers. This is Cameron back here again, and I'm here to talk to you guys about the potential of snowfall as we get towards Wednesday evening and into the day on Thursday. And I'm also going to give you guys a recap on uh, the system that impacted our area today here. So first of all, I'm going to start you guys off with the system that impacted us today, and then I'm going to get to you guys to the interesting news that everybody's been talking about all day long. Is what the models is showing for Wednesday evening and into Wednesday night here across the natural state. So if you didn't get any snow today, you didn't get any type of winter precipitation, don't lose hope. We may have a shot for you as we get towards Wednesday evening and into Thursday here. So I'm going to start you guys off with the HRR model run real fast. And what I want to show you guys real quick is what happened today, okay? Why didn't we see a good bit of winter precipitation, all right? Couple of things, okay? First of all, you had a good bit of shower and thunderstorm activity along the Gulf Coast, okay? And you even had a good bit of tornado warnings down here along the Alabama and Florida Gulf coastline. So that was this warning. That I don't know how far progressed that got, but I know you had a couple of tornado warnings here this morning. And what I've been noticing all day long is that you've been having these thunderstorms, and these thunderstorms have been robbing our moisture. It's basically cut off any moisture from being thrown over. So let's show you guys for example. Okay, your low pressure is centered right here. All right, if you have thunderstorms ongoing around that low pressure, what's going to end up happening is it's going to cut off any moisture supply from trying to make it over that low pressure here. So basically, areas behind the low pressure, as in Arkansas, Louisiana, Texas, Oklahoma, us, you're not going to get that much moisture thrown behind this low pressure. And as a result, you get that dry slot developing across southwest Arkansas and moving into northeast Arkansas, and that's basically cut off any sort of winter precipitation or actually rainfall across the state here. So areas of northwest Arkansas and areas as far as southeast Arkansas is the only ones that seeing the precipitation right now. But I have been getting reports, and when I was getting off of work, it was drizzling. The wind is coming out of the north very, very strong at around 15 to 25 miles per hour, guys. And this is some serious cold air coming in. So we are going to be looking at a freeze tomorrow, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the HR model run real fast here. And it does want to keep that little winter precipitation, and I'm not going to rule out, especially late tonight, I'm not going to rule out a potential some snow flurries hanging around. Nothing too serious. It's not going to be anything that's going to cause any problems. What I'm worried about is going to be northern Arkansas, northwestern Arkansas, where you have seen the snow, where you have gotten the snow on the ground, and your roads could be still wet. So in the morning we will have road conditions for you guys, and if necessary, I don't think it's going to be too bad because the wind's been blowing all day, and it could have helped the evaporation process. But once the winds finally start to calm down, whatever water is raining on the roadways could freeze over. So, like I said before, watch out for black ice, and we will have a graphic out regarding that, and we will have your latest road closures on the page as well here. So as I said before, not going to rule out possibly some snow flurries in the morning, and then it's going to be getting out of here. And then what's going to happen is we're going to have to turn our attention to the west. Okay, this is not over by a long shot. As you can tell, there's still a good bit of moisture hanging around across the northern Gulf of Mexico. Okay, you've got a upper low, a potent new upper low that's going to be moving out of the Four Corners region and coming into our area here. And I'm going to go ahead and show you guys this with the NAM model, okay? All right, so what we're looking at here, we're looking at 500 millibars up in the atmosphere, and this is exactly what's going on here. And let's go out to, okay, there we go, right around our time, about 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock-ish, and this is what's going on right now, okay? So you've got your surface low, I'm going to draw here, all right? You got your surface low centered right here. You've got your upper level low out here, okay? And you can see with the dip of the jet stream, your main low is sitting right here. So what happened is it's like a little conveyor belt. It developed a low pressure in Mexico and moved it out into the northern Gulf of Mexico, and then it made a quote unquote landfall back into the United States. and then really developed across southeast and led to some severe weather across the Gulf Coast today. But as I said before, that was just a low pressure today. We've got to worry about this main low, and this is probably going to be our snow producer over Wednesday evening and into Thursday across the natural state here. So I'll show you guys what the NAMO was wanting to do with this, and just watch very, very closely. As it's pulling towards the state, it develops into an upper level low. It actually develops into a bowling ball low pressure and moves over the state. And whenever it moves over the state, I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys this. It will bring its own cold air. It will be drawing in moisture, and it'll be very, very, very hard to forecast. Okay, normally with these cold core lows, they tend to produce snow, and they tend to produce a good bit of snow. Okay, if I was a betting man, I would probably go with 1 to 3 inches of a good spread, especially when you're dealing with a cold core low. Like a setup like this, okay? They're very hard to forecast. They're very tricky, just like I said, for the surface low. The one thing you do not have to worry about is severe weather out ahead of it, because whatever instability you had is gone, okay? You're going to already have a front come through. You're already going to have that Arctic air in place. So whatever instability you had out here in the southeast is completely wiped out, all right? This low pressure is going to be drawing in more moisture, and I'm going to stop the map real quick and draw it up for you guys. Alright. What's going to be end up happening is it's going to draw up moisture from the Gulf of Mexico. And with that cold air already in place, you're going to lead to a good bit of snowfall, especially across central and eastern Arkansas as we get towards late Wednesday and into Thursday here. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the precipitation map real fast. And give me 1 second here. Alright, and this is the NAM model, alright, and I'm going to show you guys something real quick. And what it wants to do, that moisture surge, especially in eastern Arkansas, you want to start off in east Arkansas late in the day on Wednesday, and it moves north, and it really develops it, especially across northeast Arkansas, late in the day on Wednesday and into Thursday morning here. So, that's something that we're going to have to watch. As this thing shifts west, that could put more in the staying path. Right now, it's going to be from probably the El Dorado area over to Lake Village points north. Alright, that's the area right here that I would go for a good bit of winter precipitation with the best chance of snow here. So eastern Arkansas up to northeast Arkansas would be the best bet of seeing winter precipitation here as we get towards the day. As we get towards Wednesday evening into Wednesday night and even into early Thursday morning before ending here. And like I said, this is the 0Z NAM, and I want to go ahead and show you guys. Like I said, it's 54 hours out. It's not really up to date yet, but we're gonna have to watch it especially tomorrow, because more data will be coming in, and they'll be able to sample the upper level low a little bit better as it's drawing closer to the natural state here. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the FB3 model, and it's basically the same deal. Develops into a low pressure, alright, and it all depends on how fast it wants to develop into a low pressure. If it develops slowly, then that could lead to more winter precipitation type. And as I said before, it's a wait and see, because if it develops further east, then Arkansas gets skipped. If it develops west of Arkansas, then more of Arkansas gets put into place. So it's a wait and see call on how everything shapes up here. Like I said before, this thing getting out of here, and then we'll start the warm up trend, and then going to be yet another shot this weekend of colder air, but it shouldn't bring any sort of winter precipitation here. And I know you guys have been hearing, but around the Thanksgiving time frame, okay, and we're watching it very closely here, but I'm going to be the first one to say that around Thanksgiving, we could be looking at the potential of possibly some severe weather across the natural state here. Like I said, still wait and see. We're still a good bits away from Thanksgiving, but we are going to be looking at a warm-up around Thanksgiving. All right, and it appears with latest computer model data, it appears that a low pressure will come out of the southwest and move into the plains, and with a good bit of instability in place, that could lead to some severe weather right around the Thanksgiving time frame here, so I don't think Thanksgiving's going to be too cold for you guys. I think it's actually going to be warm and probably even stormy on Thanksgiving. So it's a wait and see deal. Like I said before, stay tuned to the page, and we'll keep you guys updated here. But that's the latest that I wanted to show you guys. I can show you guys the Euro real fast. I think the Euro says the same thing. And oh, this is what I was going to show you before the video ends. The European model and the GFS is ensemble runs. All right. Let's go to 60 hours out and look at here. This is the European models ensemble, guys. And I want to let you guys know something. The European model actually did pretty well with today's event. All right. It caught Northwest Arkansas right out of the bat. So the European model did do pretty good with today's event. So the European model, especially the European model ensembles, did pretty good with today's event. So we're just going to have to watch it. All right, and it really wants to develop a good bit of snow, especially in northeastern Arkansas and southeast Missouri here. It really wants to blow that area up with a good bit of snow, possibly up to 6 to 7 inches. And as I said before, it's a wait and see because forecasting these cold core lows is very, very tough. Okay, with this system, okay, you will have the cold air in place and you will have a significant amount of lift. Okay, the only thing you need is moisture. All right, and once you get moisture in place, boom, there you go. There's your snow. So, like I said before, thank you guys for tuning into this video. Before I go done, we'll show you guys the GFS before I completely forget. In the GFS, I'm going to assume it's going to say the exact same deal. With this, go out to 60 hours out here, and it says the exact same deal. Just a little less than the GFS, the European model, but it still says a good bit of snow, especially for central and eastern Arkansas here. So if you guys miss winter precipitation today, I'm pretty sure that you guys are going to have a chance as we get towards Wednesday evening into Thursday morning here, guys. So thank you guys for tuning into this live stream, not this live stream, excuse me. Thank you guys for tuning into this this video blog, and you guys have a great rest of your Monday night.